Hi boys and girls, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your handprint crab yesterday. Today we're going to be making another ocean animal, a jellyfish. So your materials for today are a laminating sleeve, looks like this, your piece of string, tissue paper, tape if you have it, or you can use the glue that we sent you, scissors, a pen or pencil, the markers we sent you, and your black rectangle of construction paper. So the first thing you're going to do is take your markers and color on your tissue paper. Now you can use whatever colors you want to use, but be careful. If you push too hard, it's going to break your tissue paper and rub right through. So you can pick whatever colors you want, and you're just going to scribble. And you can color as much as you want. You can mix your colors around, whatever you want to do. You don't need to get fancy with it. You don't need to draw any designs, but you can if you want to, because we're going to be ripping this up. So after you get all your construction paper colored, you can color it even more than I did. You can either take scissors or you can just rip it. So you can go like this and just rip your construction paper. And you want to make it into squares about that big or even a little bit smaller. Maybe even like that. Maybe even that size. So you can rip it, or you can take your scissors and you can cut pieces. It could be squares, it could be other shapes. It doesn't really matter. We just want all the different colors. The more colors you use, the better your jellyfish is going to be, because this is actually going to be a sun catcher, not just the jellyfish. So when the sun goes through it, you'll get all the different colors. All right, so I'm going to do one more. And I'll save the rest of this in case I need more. So our next thing is you will take your black piece of construction paper, and I drew a jellyfish on it already. So the easiest way to draw a jellyfish is you're going to draw a half circle, but at the bottom, instead of making it straight, you want to make it wavy. So you're going to just go like that. So when you get done, you're going to cut it out. It'll look like this. And then you can take a pencil or a pen and push it through the middle so that you get a hole. And then you're going to cut out and leave about as big as your finger a border on the outside. So when you get done, this is what you're going to have. Just like that. So I'm going to get rid of these pieces. We'll save them. Now your next step will be to take your laminating sleeve. Now you have to be very careful here, or otherwise you're going to have a sticky mess. So up at the top, it says peel here, and there's little arrows. So take it off carefully, and you're going to peel carefully. Peel, peel, peel. And be careful because it will stick to anything. I'm going to lay it down, and now, still very carefully, I'm going to cut it in half. See, it's even sticking to my scissors. I'm just being very careful. All right. Now it's okay, this part up at the top, that's okay, we'll leave it right there. So I'm going to take my, see, look at, my pieces are sticking to it already. I'm going to take half of my laminating sheet, put my jellyfish outline right on there, and press it down so I make sure that it's sticking. I want it to be nice and stuck. Good, okay. Next step is to take your torn tissue paper, that piece is a little big, and put them anywhere you want. Try to get them flat. It's okay if they're not all flat. It's okay if they overlap. and put them all over your jellyfish and push down so that they stick. You can make a cool design or you can just put them on randomly. It's your jellyfish. You decide what you want to do. The best idea is to make sure that you cover every piece in the inside of that jellyfish though. So a couple more. And see, I have some white spots. You're better if you actually color all of them, because then you'll get to see all the pretty colors when the sun goes through. All right, I think I have one more piece, maybe one more. Look at, they're stuck. Here they pull apart. It's sticking to me now. Okay, so now you have them all on there. Give them one more good press down. And now one more part you got to be careful with. You're going to take your second half that you cut with the sticky side down. Put the sticky side on top of your jellyfish and try to keep it smooth. So put your sticky side down and press, press, press as hard as you can. Make sure it's all stuck together. And you see that white strip? I made sure that part wasn't on my jellyfish. So I'm going to press both sides, flip it over. Okay, that feels like it's stuck together. So now I'm going to take my scissors and cut out my jellyfish. And I don't want to cut super, super close to the black. I want to leave a little bit of a border around the outside, just so that it doesn't come apart. So I'm going to cut it out. And see, I'm cutting out that extra piece that I have hanging over. That's going away now. All right, almost done. And there we go. Now I have my jellyfish. Now my jellyfish needs some tentacles to hang down, because right now he looks cool. But I also have my colorful string. Now you might have green, you might have yellow, you might have blue, you might have pink, you might have orange. There's all different types of strings in the bag. So what color you got is a surprise. So I'm going to take my string and I'm going to see how long I want my tentacles to be. So I'm going to look at my jellyfish. I think that's long enough for mine. So I'm going to cut one like that. You can make them all the same size or you can make them different sizes. Up to you. All right, so I have enough to make 4 of the size that I made. So now you have a choice. You can either use glue or you can use tape. I have some tape, so I'm going to use tape for mine. Take just a little piece of tape. Decide what you want the back of your jellyfish to be. So which side looks like it's a little bit duller that you want to put your colors on is good. And you're just going to take a piece of tape and tape or glue your tentacle right on there. And take another one and put it on. And if you're gluing, you can put a bunch of glue right onto the jellyfish and then press your tentacle on there super hard so that it stays. And make sure you let it dry before you go to pick it up, or it's just going to fall off. And I have one more. All right. There we go. Now look at my cool jellyfish. He has all his little tentacles, and the best place to put this, because it's a Suncatcher, is in a window, or even by a light if you want to put it in your house. But if you can put it on a window with some tape or anything else that you want, if you have a clip you can put it on, and when the sun shines through it, it will make all kinds of cool colors, and you can look at your awesome jellyfish. Come back tomorrow, and we are going to be making a chomping shark. See you then.